So I'm here today with Shelley Wood, who was part of the 2013 Loaned Executive team. So hi Shelley, thank you for
Sheridan,
joining
how are you?
us. So I just wanted to have a really quick chat with you about your experience as a loaned executive, and it's a couple of years ago now. So you're going back into the into the memory bank. So if you could tell us what's something that stood out from you from your time as a loaned exec?
Yeah, thanks, Sheridan. It was such an amazing experience. I'd actually just moved to Geelong when I did the Loaned Exec program in 2013. Can't believe it was that long ago. And for me, it was just such a great experience to get to know, to have a really good understanding of what amazing services were available in the Geelong region, in the not-for-profit space, and just how much support that the Geelong community gives to them. So yeah, it was a really good learning curve for me in terms of the community.
Yep, wonderful.
Yeah.
Tell me, what did you find was the hardest thing about the program?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people say this, but the public speaking was a bit daunting for me, even though I've had a career based in media. It should be something that comes naturally, but it's I think it's something that everybody finds a little bit daunting, is actually going into somebody else's business and standing up and presenting to people. But it was, again, such a great learning curve. Something that was so daunting became a really good challenge, and I overcame it. So
I was going to ask you, so that was obviously something that was a little bit of a fear, which we've acknowledged is a bit of a fear for everyone.
Yeah, it is.
Did you feel, when you started doing your presentations, how did you find that they went? Did you manage to be able to get over that fear?
Yeah, I think with every single one of them there was a bit of nerves walking in, but I have to say, to the businesses that I presented to were all really amazing in terms of being very relaxed about it and very welcoming, and really seemed to be quite on board with the workplace giving, and had a really good knowledge of Give Where You Live. So I feel like the fact that Give Where You Live was so well known in the region really just gave you a head start anyway.
Excellent. And when you were, our current loaned execs are currently putting together their presentations.
Yeah.
Tell me, from your experience of putting those presentations together and going out and presenting, is there anything that you can recall that was essential to include into those presentations?
Yeah, I think if I think about it, probably my big learning was trying to keep them quite short and sharp. I think if you have a lot in your presentation, people seem to be more focused on that than what you're saying. So just trying to have a few really good key points and visuals, and video is always a big one. If you can slot a video or two in there of one or two of the local services, it makes it really emotive. So people really engage with that. I mean, it's the same with, any media that you use. I think video is a big key point.
Absolutely. And given that most of our presentations this year will be done online, having something apart from just your face on the screen might be a really good tip. Thanks. So Tammy, do you have any advice for our current group of loaned execs?
Probably my biggest piece of advice would be just embrace it and just enjoy it. Like, it's an amazing experience, and it's such a great learning experience. For me, it was personally and professionally such a great learning experience. So just enjoy every moment.